here's the thing with me. When comics go after other comics, you're only hurting yourself.
I know, but I don't know what to do about Judy Gold. It's such a weird position, dude.
Huh?
It's such a weird position. Judy Gold, that's such a weird... I
wait till those guys
so
come
fucking disagree with her. Jesus Christ. And I like Judy.
I better leave because I don't want these guys to think.
Yeah, you're
I just say I
you're
came in
it
and charged my phone.
All right, we're going to go back to watching Old Men telling us to,
If you want to drive Bobby nuts, I can't do it. Bring up vossroast.com.
All right.
Okay. You
got
drive him nuts.
Right away.
Vossroast.com?
Yeah, but just say, I can't do it. Say, what do you want to plug, Rich? You want to plug? Or whatever. Because
I'm going to say that they don't, I know. I'll get it. I got you.
But I didn't say it.
All right.
I'm out.
All right. Well,
Rich Vos, everybody.
Rich Vos. That didn't happen.
That didn't even happen right now.
It didn't happen. Don't snitch on Rich.
Completely nothingness.
Don't snitch on Rich.
Where we were, we found
we were talking about giving old men big old dicks.
We are joined in studio. We have a gaggle of us in here right now. It is from the Kreeps with Kids tour, Robert Kelly, Ron Bennington, Rich Vos, Jim Florentine.
We got the whole tour, dude.
The whole band is here, everyone. Of course, it starts October 18th with the first shows in Reading, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Huntington, Long Island, and Boston. Go to Kreeps with Kids with a K, kreepswithkids.com for tickets and all the tour dates. What's up, guys?
Hey, can we spend a minute just talking about antiquing? I think it's fun to go out there with a woman. You're looking for old things because every piece you look at has a story. It has a
Ron,
history.
I know we're doing some high octane radio, but I want to talk to you about my banana bread recipe. What it is, it's 6 simple parts into one.
I know you guys are into this right
thing.
now, but you know how soft a Bernedoodle is? I mean, the softest animal on the earth. It's a live teddy bear.
I love it. I want to hug them.
Have you ever been to the antique stores outside of New Hope in Lambertville? Unbelievable. They're just unbelievable. I could go in there. Or
dude, I'm pretty sure what you're saying right now, my mom could masturbate too.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if my mom listened to the radio show right now, she'd be like, keep going, Rich.
No, this place, that's
Rich
where
is going there to get his childhood bike back.
Yeah. He got his Bruce Lee shirt there.
Yes.
So it's that's from the 70s.
Well, I can't really wear an antique. I mean, Bruce Lee is from, back then. But, I used to, when I had bad anxiety, I would go to garage sales and buy old furniture and redo them in my living room. I would strip them down.
What?
I'd varnish them and stay. I swear to God.
Is that because you couldn't sleep with the meth?
I couldn't. I had anxiety.
I'm going to reupholster a fucking couch, man. There's got to be a yard sale in this town somewhere.
No one knows Rich had a productive crack habit.
Man, I am ready to fucking upholster.
He goes, hey, that armoire, you mind if I sand that down?
Let me ask you, is that a credenza from the 50s? Let me take that.
Is that when you were high or when you weren't
I was
high?
sober, but when I had bad anxiety. When I turned 40, I was living in some apartment. Just story real quick. I was living with my wife.
Wait, real quick. Is this the garage sale that you returned something? You bought something at the garage sale and then you brought it back?
No, I got a better deal. Someone else.
Real quick, what year was this? Real quick.
No, I don't know. All I know.
Hi, Rick.
Listen,
Rich took a whole new take on getting shellacked.
I was sitting with my wife, my ex-wife, in our place, and I had these pictures of ships. I go, someday I'll have my own place from my own pictures. And then one day I was sitting in my place, looking at my ships, crying because I had nothing else.
Because you only had pictures of ships?
And some old garage sale couches and shit, and I'm crying. And then my anxiety kicked in really bad at 40, so I couldn't sleep, so I would just go and buy old furniture.
Dude,
remodel it.
Dude, I didn't know about Rich.
Norton didn't get a hooker. And have somebody shit on your chest.
Dude, I love
everyone's got their thing, right?
Rich's secret lives? I didn't know about these.
Oh, I had some nice. I still have it. I don't know what they call it, but you put it in the living room with doors and drawers, and you put pictures on it.
It's a credenza.
No, whatever. No,
you asked me, and I just told you.
You fucking idiot.
What? No, credenza is you said, I don't know what you call it. I told you, and then you yell at me.
Okay, I'm sorry. But I have one. I'll take a picture next time I come in. I'll show
what?
how
What are you taking a picture of?
The piece of
What is
furniture
it,
I
though?
redid.
What's the name of it?
A credenza.
Yes. See?
Is that what it's called?
Can somebody bring up credenza for this dum-dum?
Yeah. Oh, no.
What do you mean, no?
No.
They didn't bring up the exact one.
No.
No.
That's not what you're talking about?
Mine has
doors on each side and 2 drawers
Well,
in
we
the
didn't
middle.
gonna find yours exactly, but I mean,
can't find yours.
that's the idea of what.
Yeah, Sad Bunny said the picture.
He goes,
Yeah.
I got a car. He goes,
Yeah.
like this. And he goes, no, that's a Mercedes. I mean, like a Buick. What is that? What is that thing? A Mercedes? Is that a car?
That's a credenza with a hutch on top. I was lonely too, Rich.
A wall unit.
I have two.
Is this what you guys-
I have 2 1950s loungers that I found in the trash and redid last year.
My kid, like goes, we'll see something in the trash and go, oh, mommy, daddy's going to get that tonight. And I got this old bubble gum machine. Like it's a real old one, antique. Yeah. But they won't let me
From
put
your
it
childhood?
out. No, from the garbage. The people were putting it out by the dumpsters where we
Wait,
live.
so you're saying you go dumpster diving
No,
now?
they're outside of the dumpster. People put their furniture and shit there.
Are you a human raccoon?
You can't say that.
Canceled. Canceled. Dan Soder, canceled. He called
Me-
Rich Vos a raccoon.
Me and Rich came up with a great new way to do Make Me Laugh.
Yeah.
We were doing it at lunch today, where the final round is where you get a lesbian social justice warrior named Rainbow.
That's lived in a tree for a year.
And lived in a tree for a year, and you have to make her laugh only using the N word,
And killing a whale.
the F word, while eating whale sushi. That's the only way you have to make her laugh doing that.
Throwing straws in the ocean.
Yeah.
No, you have to. One was you had to use a straw through a turtle's nose and drink a whole Sprite and make her laugh.
Make me laugh.
Make me laugh.
Dude.
Oh, we were crying. It was so funny. He was so
Then
funny.
he made me pay.
He made you
And
pay?
then he made you pay for lunch.
He made me pay for fucking lunch, but he fucked me.
I didn't.
What do you mean he fucked you?
Literally.
Maybe that's what you paid for.
He fucked me in the back and then made
That's
me
so
pay
funny.
for lunch.
He's like, all right, now pay for lunch.
Could you imagine walking in and Voss just plowing me from the back? Me going, Dad, finish, dude.
Not one person would be shocked if that happened. There wouldn't be a single person who would be
Even the gay people I know, I can't picture them doing gay sex. It's always weird.
What?
Is that right?
The gay people I know, I couldn't picture like Wayne and Ray. Just like, all right,
Well,
let's do it. And then they're just like licking a palm and sliding up his ass crack.
All I
But
think
that
Fire
couple
away,
is
pal.
not a couple you could picture
all
anyhow.
I think about is Mateo Lane having sex.
Just getting, I can't picture it.
And he's never been a top.
Ever.
Really?
He's 100% bottom. He said it was too much pressure to be a top.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
I feel like the pressure is, yeah.
Photo shoots.
I feel like the feeling of pressure would be happening on the bottom.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather be a top.
Yeah,
I don't know
totally.
if I'm a top, then there's a lot of pressure on the bottom.
Can I be top from the bottom?
Me and you would have
You're a power bottom.
Me and you would have to side.
He goes, sorry, honey, I'm not looking for a side bear.
Some tells me, Bobby, me and you try to side fuck, our dicks would never reach the other guy's butt.
Dude, it would be so frustrating.
You know,
Why
it'd
don't we
be a
just
lot
go
of
to
slipping
Equinox
around.
right now and see if we can try it out?
Yeah.
Christine
Doing
used
a
to
steam.
tell me she likes morning side fucking, and then me finally being frustrated goes, doesn't work this way for me. I hate it. I had to say that one day.
What side you mean?
It doesn't
Going in
work.
from behind on the
Just
side?
yeah, laying on your side. It's
Is
just
that- so
there's too
that's-
much other stuff happening.
That's your.
you need a. First of all, you can't have a gut, and you need
Yeah.
a big piece if you do have a gut.
Yeah, or you can't go. The sexy way is to go chest to back. Now I can do it, but now I got to like get almost like T-bone now, kind of.
When my
And I have to put my one fat ham hock leg up in the air to get my balls room to fall out, so I have enough dick to even make the whole thing. It's a thing.
Yeah,
You
but
it's like
you do
IKEA
that-
instructions.
Yeah, you're gonna risk a fart from that fucking place,
and I
too, you know,
won't,
it's too
and I'd
much.
rather not.
I'm gonna swap out every second. Sorry.
When my-
Let me get it. I got it.
when
No,
my
just
bi-
one more time. I got it.
when my baby was 3 months old or something, and they sleep in the bassinet.
How are we going from this to that?
I'm going to tell you about a fucking story.
It ties
It's a
in.
good
It
fucking-
ties in.
I don't want to hear it.
Let's just give the plug first before he does this.
It's a good
Creepswithkids.com.
story.
No, I gotta tell you a story about your
Did you
3-year-old.
refinish her crib? Too?
No.
Or You got,
No, but let me tell you, Kids R Us, you could use that stuff for 5 months and return and go, it doesn't work. Once they grow out of
crib?
it. No, not a crib,
no
but
wonder
the swing
they're
and
out of
stuff.
business now.
Yeah, I
You
know.
could go back.
The
Hey,
Vos
great,
family
crib
took
death.
him
Do I
out.
get any money back for this?
I was having sex with my wife. We're trying to look at a porn at one time, and I got like one of those little vibrator things, the eggs, and I'm trying to hold that and do sex as I'm shaking the bassinet to keeping the baby from crying.
Aw.
Swear to God. And it was fucking amazing sex.
Technically, that's a threesome. Because you were holding the bassinet.
I can't believe that
No,
happens.
I wasn't touching the baby, the bassinet.
Yeah, but you close
Yeah,
enough.
but
Really
was in
wish
the
there was
room
a different
close.
name.
Then you went out to the living room and cried at a picture of ships on the wall. I got
I
nothing.
really cried.
when he finishes, he just goes and sits and looks at ships. Are you looking at your ships again?
My wife made me take. I had a ship above our bed on rocky water, and she made me take it down. She
Why
said,
do you have
What
all
was your
pictures of
obsession?
ships?
Yeah,
I
what
love
do you-
ships. I got some nice ones at home. I mean, beautiful.
Do you ever
I
go
didn't
out
know
on them? Do you ever go out on a ship?
Oh, I get boat sick.
Okay.
But he likes to
At
look at it.
in a few years, he's gonna have to.
Go out on you. But, that's funny. I like that. That was good.
Thanks.
I like that.
I got it from the other guys laughing too, though.
Dude, Rich's fascination with ships and
Oh,
redoing furniture.
These are all things
you
you
ever
decided you
stared-
didn't know.
You ever look at some? Ship
Don't you also do
pictures?
archery in your basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we put a bid on a house today, and the only reason I put because the basement's big enough where I could really shoot a long distance, and the backyard it's an acre.
Do you think
So-
you're better at archery than Joe Rogan?
No, I'm not better at him at anything.
Okay.
So
Well,
he
that was
probably
hard.
has his state of the art everything. He's
Yeah.
probably got the best bows, the best everything.
I think you should challenge him to a bow and arrow fight.
Rich
I'm
made his
pretty
bow.
good. I'm pretty good
He
at it.
refurbished the bow
You think you
from
can
an Indian.
refurbish better than him?
Oh yeah,
So you
furniture.
got Rogan on that.
Oh yeah, I could refurbish furniture. Better.
You heard it now, Rogan. The gauntlet has been dropped.
Yeah. What's
It's a
odd,
fucking furniture
Yeah, go-
reupholster off.
Go get your stain, bitch.
yeah, oddly enough, Rich looks like he just walked in from reupholstering. And he sat down to talk.
Looks like you just broke the water seal.
They call me Vos the Varnisher.
We're gonna take this recliner and we're gonna make it look like new.
Why did you
Move
go
that
with those
Bosch.
shoes? Yeah.
Move that Bosch.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at archery. I hit a nail head once.
With a hammer.
On purpose? Yeah.
Just
It's
in general?
luck.
It was like-
It was luck. I was at the range, and the guy put in. I got a picture.
Where's there a
of it
bow
now.
and arrow range?
There's one on 22 by my house.
Really?
What
Indoors and
stage of
outdoors.
life are you at?
Dude,
that you're
Bobby's
fucking-
tone. Let me tell you
you're
about
doing
Bobby's
archery.
tone.
'Cause
Bobby's
in
tone when he
Jersey-
said that. When he said that, Bobby was just looking at him the whole time. Ever since he said he hit the nail, Bobby looks at him and then he goes, "Where's there an archery?" He did that.
Yeah.
He did the whole. He
Run this
goes,
down.
"Your girlfriend goes to a different school." That was the thing. That was it.
There's
Ross
some
is
nice ones.
screaming out for help, and we're just making fun of him.
He goes,
I have boats.
I see a ship and I cry.
I saw mine.
It's so beautiful. The woodworking.
I was crying because I had nothing else.
Yeah,
I was
he's
empty.
He's redoing furniture. He's doing archery. He has rings.
The only thing that would have made that story
I'm
funnier is
living
if
Picking
life
through
on life.
garbage.
What's that? I'm
Picking through
living
garbage.
life.
You're living
Bonnie's-
like a fucking homeless person.
Yeah.
Imagine that
Bonnie's
guy-
sleeping on dumpster furniture, and then she has to sit under a tree with an apple on her head for a half hour. Rich figures it out.
he goes, morning. He goes, morning, Bobby.
No.
Bonnie, I found some orange slice skins in the fucking trash.
I bought Bonnie antlers.
What?
I bought her antlers.
Rich is like the
Real
grandfather in
No,
the
you
Lost
fucking
Boys.
idiot. Archery, antlers, deer.
Oh.
Remember the grandfather in the Lost Boys? Every day
said
he goes,
real
Bonnie,
antlers.
yeah, Bonnie, wake up! I fucking taxidermied you an owl.
No, we got a nice bedroom set on Craigslist.
That's
That's
nice.
not a real thing you could say. Those things don't go together.
Why wouldn't you buy a brand new one?
Because what we wanted, I saw it was probably a $2,000 bedroom set, king bed. I mean, the way I like the wood.
Yeah.
And
You just buy a
could've
cheaper
just
one and do it
refurbished
yourself.
What's that? We got a new living room set from the furniture store, and it
Refurbish it.
stinks. And you know,
The way you like the wood, you mean like just raw?
in my
Florence, you
on
just
my
said
kid.
refurbish. Go and buy new furniture and start refurbishing immediately. $2,000 couch. Yeah, now it's
realize-
worthless.
People in Rich's neighborhood see him on Saturday morning garbage picking. Like, is that the guy we just saw headline the Stress Factory last night? And he's going through our garbage.
They come out to
late at night.
confront him, and then he's just selling them CDs.
Guys, on Creeps with Kids Talk, please, any chairs, any furniture you have,
Guys, if you got a truck, bring your old
please
stuff.
bring it down. Voss would love to.
Or if you have any pictures of ships, Voss will sign it.
Yeah.
Guys, I found us a tour bus at a junkyard. We just gotta go home, put some new seats in.
Bahamas. That could be your fucking show.
Yeah.
You're fixing furniture, sending it down to the Bahamas.
It was ridiculous. They got kicked off the boat because they didn't have their visas. Oh yeah, look at my house is maybe it's under one of the rafters or one of my my visa. How am I gonna? Everything is rubble, but you don't have your visa with
Well,
you.
how did the other people have
talking
their papers then?
Some had them in their pockets during the hurricane, but when your
I feel
house
like
is
we walked
being
into a
blown,
conversation.
your
Yeah,
house
that
is-
happened.
it's
I feel
that
like we were
first-
in a
right.
conversation
Wait, but when
that
your
we
house
walked
is
into a
When
conversation.
your house is getting blown away,
Voss,
I don't think a
Voss,
visa is first thing on your
Rich,
mind.
What?
You can't just go from one fucking topic.
Yeah, what the
to
fuck
another
happened
topic.
He
Yeah.
brought up
There's-
the Bahamas.
Yeah, but that-
it's
you can't-
called a segue.
That's not a segue.
that
That's a
was-
fucking. You blindsided it. Dan's high. You just freaked him out.
Yeah, I didn't
He's
even.
looking
I
at you
thought,
like, did I just time warp?
I didn't know. I
You're
thought
all
we-
right, Dan. I was with you.
My fucking hand started going numb. I'm like, did I fall asleep and wake back up? Did we talk about something else?
I knew what I was talking about.
I thought I completely blacked out for 15 minutes. We had no
Ron
idea. what we were
doesn't know what
talking
you're talking about. Ron's professional. He just went with it.
No, here's the thing. I recently watched the movie Rain Man, so I knew exactly what you were going for.
The fuck?
No,
I
I
saw
gotta-
Dan's face
Yeah.
just went. Dan's face was like, I'm dying.
We looked at each other. Me and Dan looked at each other, and one of us was like, "Who's gonna say that? I don't know what we're talking about."
Rich is
You
going,
also don't know, right?
Well, with the policy leaving the EU these days, the taxation, Germany bailed everyone out. And you're like,
You know what's great though? Florentine came right in with the right wing point of view. Well, why come some people can come in to this country? You know, Trump is doing everything he can to protect us from these hordes of Bahamians.
Florentine just jumps in with these colors don't run. You're like,
I've hanging around long enough to know he's going to switch directions, and I got to go with it.
yeah.
So I just know.
Jim goes up.
In their pocket.
Jim just wets his finger. He goes, "Up, boss about to change."
We'll
Jesus Christ.
we'll take our last commercial break, and we'll come back. We're hanging out with the Kreeps with Kids, everyone. Ron Bennington, Rich Vos, Bobby Kelly, Jim Florentine. You know them and love them all.
Kreepswithkids.com.
From the Voss Roast,
Yeah,
probably.
Vossroast.com.
VossRoast.com.
Jesus Christ.
Vossroast.com.
It's over. Stop promoting Voss Roast. I mean,
say
what are you
we
going to sell? We're here for Kreeps with Kids.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not here for his stupid roast
Well,
that he
Voss-
But
ripped
if you want to see
everybody
these
off
guys,
on.
if you want to see these guys are capable
We all
of,
got $5. He made $30,000. We made nothing. Yeah, we made nothing. That's all he plugs.
I got a
is the
check for
Voss-
15 bucks.
I didn't
All
plug
he
it.
does, and we're here. We need to. We're literally. We have no tickets in Reading to Soul, but he wants to still plug that shit roast from 3 years ago.
I didn't plug it.
At least do another roast. Let's plug the one from this year.
I didn't plug it. If I was going to plug it, I would say.
Creepswithkids.com.
Yes,
Fuck
creepswithkids.com.
the roast.
Okay.
It wasn't that good.
And October 8th, they're going to be playing all my stuff on Sirius.
We're going to take a
I
break.
do see me.
Yeah.
We're going to be right back with the Kreeps with Kids. It's the Bonfire.
I have anxiety that really kicked in this year, so I started collecting antique tools.
That's fun.
He did.
Yeah. I have like saws and monkey wrenches and a lot of train tools. They're very heavy to get, but it helps me.
Bobby,
with my
just
stress.
cheat, dude.
Bobby collects knives.
Just cheat on your wife, man.
Let me tell you something. If I cheated on my wife, I really don't think it would shock her or affect her.
Really, the guy who's collecting antique trowels in the backyard.
I collect something from each of my victims, whether it's a finger,
Yeah.
toe. I call it my trophy
What I
room,
love is-
and I masturbate on it.
And what I like is Ron leaves a little clue for the detectives.
Yeah, I taunt them, you know? Leave a little
dudes.
note. It's me, Bennington.
Yeah, I'm
That's my
coming.
little thing.
I will strike again.
Yeah. Maybe
Hey,
you'll hear
dudes.
about this on the radio.
Hey, dudes, I brought my awl from the Mesopotamian area.
Bobby, you-
this stone hammer, dude.
It's the Sumerians.
I broke
Dude, I
it.
got a wheat grinder, dude. It's in my front lawn, dude.
You really don't think that she would mind if you, like, would she be mad if you cheated on her?
I don't think she. I think she'd be like, you know, you're just a fucking asshole. But she'd be like, I don't want to touch your dick. I want nothing to do with you. So whatever, I get it. But you could have just, you know, I'm not getting any. You're not getting any. I'm worried about her. My whole neighborhood's changing. It was all old people.
Now it's getting
like,
hot?
The
Blacks.
neighborhood died. And now those people are dying. So like regular people like are moving in now, like couples.
So they
And
hate
there's-
that you live there?
There's a lot of firefighters, a lot
Yeah.
of men.
A lot
and I'm like,
of
Oh
dudes.
shit! Shirtless dads.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot of-
fuck.
there's a lot of guys.
Hey, sorry you saw me practicing my tantric moves out in the front lawn.
Hey, Mrs. Kelly, do you need some help?
I'm Dylan. Seems like Bobby's got
Hi,
a lot.
Dylan. How are you? This is Joodles and Max.
Yeah, he goes,
Oh,
Max?
man.
But don't tell me Max is an afternoon sleeper. That's when I do my oiled up push.
Well, I don't like him to take a nap, but he should take a nap today because he's tired.
Hey, tell Max while his dad's on the road this weekend, I can show him how to snap that football nice.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I mean, he's not back for like a month because he doesn't make that much money. He has to clump a lot of dates together just to pay the fucking mortgage.
Creeps with
It's
kids
called
dot
block
com.
booking. I don't want to get into it with you, but
Imagine if they fucking Bobby shed.
Yeah. Oh.
And they hit record. And they put it on my Patreon.
Yeah.
And
And she goes, it's just called burning Bobby down. And you're like, oh, I don't know what it is. Oh my god.
And I have to have her fuck every month a different guy
Yeah.
because that's how I make money. That's how I
worst
make
part.
come town money.
Oh man, now you're the new
your
Shane's
biggest anger
World.
is that they left the humidor open.
They eat out of his trough.
He goes, did one of your fucking studs take a cigar? Did one of your fucking studs take one of my cigars?
I don't mind you fucking that cocksucker, but you don't fucking touch my Hoyos.
Yeah.
I don't know how old it is, but I didn't see it. Someone showed it to me last night, but I'd have to ask you guys. I feel like an idiot for not asking if you guys have any thoughts on how crazy it was that Judy Gold made a whole like editorial piece like
I didn't
shitting
read
on.
it. Do you have
It was
it?
on
I mean,
CNN.
how long
It
is
was
it?
on
It's too
CNN.
long.
I have it right now.
It's right there, right there.
Well, yeah, but give it to somebody that can read.
You're saying that to me.
No.
Well, you could read without spitting on everybody in the room? Is that what you're
You've
talking
seen
about?
Bobby. Bobby wears those glasses like De Niro at the end of Casino,
Yeah, yeah, he really.
I got a new pair today.
where it makes the
see.
side of his head
These
look
are-
thin.
Now here's the
these-
thing. Here's the thing with.
Like brings your head in like that.
I don't know. Here's the thing with Judy is Voss put out a tape when Judy was on your show.
I didn't
right?
put it out.
I mean, it's out there now.
I didn't put it
when
out.
Judy did your show,
Yeah.
that's got everybody talking. Because
I
Bobby
didn't
is the one. I thought you put it out. Bobby told me about it.
No, no.
Jesus
you-
What
first of
exactly happened?
all, I don't. What happened?
You know what happened. Stop acting like a pussy. You know what
First
happened.
of all,
Second of all.
second of all,
Can I just say, I like
Basically-
Judy very. I've never had a problem with Judy ever.
But
I find this very
Judy,
bizarre.
listen, I didn't read the piece.
Wait. Judy is on VossRoast.com too.
Yes.
Oh,
Bossroast.com.
jeez. Cancel.
Judy, listen. I didn't read her piece that she sent. She was on our obviously it was negative towards Shane.
Shane.
She was on our radio show and she did a bit that was as funny as anything you'll ever hear.
Sure.
But it was very racial. She was singing Nicki Minaj lyrics as Karen Carpenter. They even played on Opie and Anthony. It was so funny. So now what I hear, because I'm getting calls from people, she went after Shane, and Shane's going, "What? Are you out of your fucking mind? Look what you did." So anything, no matter how funny it is, can come back to haunt you.
No, for sure. That's
Judy's point in the article was Shane didn't do it on stage. If it was a bit he was developing on stage, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But since it was off stage, she has a problem with
but
it.
the
And
way
then this
she said
audio
it-
comes out with her not on stage on a radio show doing basically the same
Yeah.
thing that Shane was doing on
I
his podcast.
just don't get the finger point.
Listen, here's the thing. Anytime a comic's in front of a microphone, he's trying to be funny.
Or she.
We're trying to be.
Or informative, like about furniture.
Yes,
Either
thank
way.
you, Ron.
I like thank you.
I've been saying that for years.
promoting their furniture refinishing
but
business.
You can't sit there and say Shane and this kid weren't trying to make each other laugh.
McCusker.
The difference between stand-up comedy and a podcast, I'm trying to make you laugh right now.
Right.
I'm not trying to make a crowd laugh. I'm trying to make a comic laugh.
Yeah.
And that's a harder thing to do.
Yeah.
So sometimes you step way over the line because it's harder to make Jay laugh than it is to make a crowd laugh, sometimes. And she was pointing out, like he said, that it was just him and this other kid
McCusker.
in front of microphones, and it was almost like fuck podcasts. Stand-up comedy, you have that thing. You can't draw a line. If you're trying to be funny, if you're a stand-up on radio, on podcast, in a sketch, it's all you're trying to be funny. So you can't draw the line just at stand-up.
The bottom line is, and I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again.
But the bottom line is?
The comics should not go after other comics. You're just hurting
But
yourself.
you just went after another comic.
I didn't go
Just
after
went
another.
after me.
Just
Who did
went
I
after
go after?
Me.
You went after Bobby.
I didn't
go
You went
after
after
you.
when
I
you
didn't say
tweeted
don't
that
do
out
so.
about Judy Gold on your show.
I didn't
You went
tweet
after her.
that.
You went after our tour when you plugged your fucking.
I didn't plug
Yeah.
it.
You've been going-
Creeps and
I
Kids
plug it?
tour.
I think you've
Did
gone
I
after
plug-
Bonnie literally every day of your life.
What?
You are problematic. You went after Bonnie
He
literally
said
every day.
I'm fucking
Rich, it's a problem.
inappropriate.
Rich, it's a problem.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So we're in the mob.
Yeah.
So we're not supposed to go after each other ever,
No, ever.
in public.
Ever.
You got something to say, you call the person.
Absolutely.
That's the rules, right?
Absolutely,
Is
Mr.
that-
Kelly.
We're in the fucking mob.
Absolutely.
If you got a problem
You
with me,
are-
you call me, or you call Jimmy, or you call my buddy over here.
Putty.
Which you call my buddy.
That was
Or you go
That
to
was
the head
the-
of your family and have them take care
You
of
go
it.
to Ronnie.
That
and you
was
say,
the thing about Bobby. He always had a different plan. He always thought he knew what he was talking
Let me
about.
tell you something.
He was planning his tour, but Shane was already gone. He wasn't going to come back.
Ronnie B, we need somebody to replace Shane ASAP.
There was Ronnie V.
He goes, Bobby
Jimmy the Nuts.
Bobby didn't like stairs, so he never took them. He always took the elevator.
Then there was
If you
Richie
were doing
Varnish.
radio with him, you were always in the elevator with him. He said one thing: don't ever put out podcasts of people that you're against.
Hey,
They
Jay.
look bad.
Maybe he's been gone for a while. He doesn't fucking varnish furniture. Maybe they know that.
I don't know if you heard that.
that.
The problem was that Rich varnished the wrong couch
That's cool.
that actually belonged to
Rich.
Vulture.com.
Why don't you rehinge my fucking armoire?
You son of a bitch! You fucking cocksucker!
Don't come to Sirius and talk about varnishing that way.
What the
But you're
fuck
right.
kind
That
of
thing
people
with
are they?
Patrick.
What's that?
Patrick taking
Yeah.
on Vulture was pretty funny.
Yeah,
last night.
Patrick Milligan was like, "Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Vulture.com asked him like, "Who are some people we should watch out for in comedy?" And he was like, "I'm not helping someone that takes down comedians."
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. It really
Yeah.
is good. But I just don't know what Judy. Maybe she just. I think she's out of like the hang and mix of comedy. Maybe too much.
I don't think she was trying to do a hit piece on him. I really don't. I think that
No,
she.
I don't think so either. It's just I, don't
think
understand
she
stuff in your nose, and everyone's like shoving their nose in such a public forum versus like.
When people call you up, though, when CNN or whoever the fuck it is calls you up and says, "Hey, what do you think about this?" There's no pause.
No, but
there's
she,
no
she
second
wrote
to-
the article. It was an article, so it wasn't an interview over the phone.
Yeah,
That's
but-
different when you're
Yeah, but
writing
she
it
didn't
out.
just write an article
and
and give it to
thinking
them. They asked for the
Can I
article.
tell you? Fucking CNN called me. I gave them my usual nothing. I go,
Yeah.
hey, Bing, what are you fucking looking right now? Why told you
Yeah.
to go fuck your mother?
Yeah.
Bing, pow, boom.
Boom.
That's
Ricky,
right.
you saw my head. It was out the fucking air.
We're in the fucking mob, Ronnie.
What's his name?
I
was
got reached
murdered
out by a couple of things. I just.
I didn't get
answer
reached
them.
out by anybody. I'm so out of the business. I want to redo furniture this weekend.
I did a piece.
Stare at your shit pictures.
I did a piece for the LA Times.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be in Friday. It's just me shitting on
It's a
everyone.
real slam piece.
I basically take everyone down with me.
I did a piece for highlights, and I said Poopy's out of the,
I love
front.
highlights.
Yeah,
I've been a fan of
James
that.
Hill.
It's funny too that they had the roast the other night.
That's
which
so weird.
They had the just terrible shit being said.
It's so weird. That's
And-
like the culture we're in.
And it's like, okay, because famous people did it, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Or it's like it really is a thing of like people love roasts now, but then you can't say anything mildly offensive without them being like,
No, you also have to have Caitlyn Jenner go up there and give in her 4 minutes of comedy 2 1.5-minute speeches about how brave she is to beat us.
is
Everybody
brave.
claps. It's
She is
just
very
like
brave.
fucking
But
ridiculous.
also SNL, they're going to have Eddie Murphy on
Yeah.
this year. I mean,
Yeah.
how can you do that with his horrible,
whole-
oh,
yeah, the old
You know,
the
how's it
old
different?
tracks.
Yeah,
of,
how's it different?
Well, first of all, I mean, it was a New York Times writer that digging for old podcasts. I
Was
mean,
that
that's
freelance writer
That's
or-
yeah,
No,
but
it's-
that's like National Enquirer shit where you're digging on someone's dirt. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like someone gets hired and you go, look what this person did. That just that the New York Times is doing that now.
Yeah.
it's pretty pathetic. Like the most reputable
sad.
paper
Well,
in the fucking
it's-
world is
it's-
digging, listen to old podcasts of some guy got a gig on Saturday Night Live.
it's a symptom of the 24-hour news cycle, and people just need it to feed, and they need different stories to get upset about, and then when people are pissed, it just fucking moves clicks.
You know, if we bring prayer back into school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Ron.
I mean, it's
Ron,
going to start
yes.
with the family
Or at
itself,
least the Pledge
right?
of Allegiance.
That's what
Thank
Creeps
you.
with Kids
Pledge
is
of
about.
Yes.
It's about reestablishing something. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Jesus.
That you can get
Jesus.
fucked up for years, and then when you have
Jesus.
children.
When you have
know what I mean?
Jesus
Then
back
get-
in your
yeah.
life.
These
Yes.
kids need trades. They need to learn how to reupholster
Right.
furniture.
Yes.
Or fix a lawnmower.
And you know
Yeah.
what? If you feel bad, let me tell you something right now. you can go to richvosroast.com.
Oh.
Watch that. And if you like that, then you go to Kreeps with Kids.
See?
No.
Even our friends
Creepswithkids.com.
become our enemies, and then our enemies become our friends.
Right.
Creepswithkids.com.
Creeps with Kids.
Kreeps with
Oh,
kids.
shit.
You're doing the format. You're doing the format, the one I was on before, right? Where you guys sit
Yes.
after the stand-up, and you guys sit and do the
this,
panel.
we're doing a theater tour. It's a 14-city theater tour. We're each doing 20 minutes. We're doing a meet and greet after. If there is time here and there, we might do that, but it might just be us doing stand-up on this one. Yeah, because, I mean, where do you get 4 headliners going up on one theater show? Usually it's just one asshole and a couple of their fucking friends working for $150.
What I'm getting. But,
Yeah.
And we did
At
the show
VosRoast.com.
We did the show last night. We've done it twice already. The first time we did in Pennsylvania
Montreal.
Theater, this fucking show killed from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Last night,
We did the test show at that theater outside of Philly to see if the tour would be good, and it was fucking monstrous.
Yeah.
I mean,
Packed.
dude, it was weird. I mean, everybody went out and just was murdering. It was so fun. It reminded me of O&A, the virus thing, without the anxiety.
Right.
So, this is more like the head cold.
without
This
the
is-
rapes.
Yeah, without the fucking you suck.
Yeah, this isn't.
I mean, the fans were all fans.
Yeah, their hips hurt now.
They're
They're like, I used to throw something at you at an amphitheater, and now, well, I lost one of my kids about 10 years
You know
ago,
what it
and
is?
it changed me as a man.
We did have T-shirts. They're all XXX.
Can I tell you what it is? We're all broadcasting now. Like everyone's broadcasting now, and we speak about the live shows enough that the people who were shitty at shows and come out and boo in masses have been driven to like the Reddit sphere. Like they're all on Reddit now, and comedy fans seem to come out again, which is nice.
Jay,
man. That's
we
what
don't,
I'm-
Jay, we don't say broadcasting. We say casting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? When we're hooking
Jew
a cast.
casting.
Whoa! Cancel!
Cancel.
Cancel!
friend of mine is a Jew.
You're canceled.
Hey, queer casting.
Cancel!
Canceled.
Cancelled!
Canceled.
Oh, you mean Pollock casting?
Canceled.
Non-gender casting?
No? Oh, no, that was safe.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You know what
You
it is?
mean? No, I'm kidding.
I'm,
You just drop a hard one.
Just
maybe-
a hard one.
I know I'm at an age, I'm assuming most of us in the room, I'm just at a time, I wouldn't even Yelp review something bad.
No.
So the idea
I
of
do.
giving a shit, do you really?
I fucking,
Really?
I
You
really
piece of shit.
beware of me.
Cancel
because-
culture.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
cancel
something.
cancer culture.
No.
Cancel culture.
Cancer culture.
I call myself honest
Point
culture.
at him. Cancer
I'm honest
culture.
culture.
No, you're
Jim,
cancel
point at him.
culture.
No,
You're trying to hook Joe's
Bennington,
Rib
you're
Shack
close
because
enough.
they
Point
didn't
at
give.
Bobby. We can make him feel bad. Cancer culture.
You want to shut down a rib place because they didn't give you what you deem to be a normal amount of rib
I'm
sauce.
sorry that Red Lobster was understaffed and overserved.
It was Cheesecake Factory, and
Yeah.
if there's soup on the ground, you clean it with a mop, not a broom.
Cancel culture.
Dear Red Lobster, turns out endless shrimp does have an end. I found the bottom of bottomless shrimp.
For whom this may concern. It was a rainy Tuesday evening. I was tired as the rain was wet.
Yeah.
I was
Dear Golden
hungry.
Corral, I noticed there was no diced ham at the salad bar.
Dude, that's not a buffet. That's just a long table, dude.
It's just a long table.
And it looks like it just got refurbished.
Yeah. Vasco's, who does your tables? Who does the tables at the
Hey, what are you
buffet?
gonna do with that lamp?
Can I take that lamp? Ooh, that's a ship picture.
Ships in the sea alone at night. Someday I'll get on you and go away and feel my life just free on a lonely ship in the bay.
Markface, I have some
Girls
interracial
on
questions.
film.
I have some interracial relationship questions you have to go ask those people. Yeah, for you to ask that guy.
Go ahead. What's your first question? I have a million.
Do you, though?
White guy, black girl? Yes.
What's the first
Really?
one? What was the first one you would ask?
Do you listen to everything she says?
Go ahead, ask him, Jacob. No, he's a white guy. He's not going to do anything. Yeah, he's a white guy. I mean, I wouldn't send you over there to say that to a black dude with a white woman. You get killed.
I'm thinking coworkers.
Oh, fuck.
I'm thinking coworkers.
Yeah? Why? I guess she's not paying attention to him at all.
Body language.
They might be together for that reason. Waka waka.
You think he just doesn't mind?
What? He's just like, whatever. They're just talking all the time.
You think she's just making excuses? She's like, I'm sorry, I'm on the phone with Wakanda. And like, she's like, doesn't.
Oh, it's for her white boyfriend?
Yeah.
She goes,
He's like, I don't bother when she talks to Wakanda. Wakanda calls, you answer. And And now thinking about that, she sort of looks like the girl who makes all the technology.
Yeah.
She looks like the girl who makes all the technology.
If you just walk by and you go, do you have vibranium? What did you say? You go, what did you say?
Vibranium, selling, buying, vibranium.
Got that vibranium.
Selling, buying. When the scalpers say selling, buying, what's the point? Why are they buying?
They're just in the mix, dude.
They just want to be involved in a transaction?
Scalpers just love the hunt.
You can't say that you're selling.
Oh, maybe it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Oh, so you say buying.
I'm buying tickets. I'm like, oh, I don't have any, but I'm looking for some. Great, because
Oh,
I'm selling them.
Yeah. I got some, you fool.
I'm a cop and I would like to get into this.
that?
Yes.
I thought they say buying and selling sometimes.
After
I think people are trying to get rid of it. They'll buy it.
Buy.
If you're trying to get rid of a ticket, you buy it. They buy low and then try and upgrade.
So it's a risk they're taking.
Welcome back to Scalping Economics with the Bonfire.
Well, scalping's got to be close to dead now.
Hi, Andy, Stub Up Fiore here.
I was going to say, StubHub's, that's...
Some of them killed him.
Yeah.
Gotta have killed him. But unless they lowball it.
If we lead with Merkface and Sean, it's going to look like we're hate criming. If we lead with them. We can't lead with them.
No.
Let me take a picture of you, flash, with my phone, and then start freaking out and go over and tell her to get out.
Please?
Why do we do a show? Why do we do a show?
Why do we even bother?
Dude, then if she didn't break on the phone, she goes, yeah, I don't know, some black dude just came over here and get out of me.
I'm going to get his nose is bleeding.
Get out of his nose.
His nose is bleeding something crazy.
Yeah. I challenge these people to get out.
Like the get out challenge.
Yeah.
Bet you can't get
My
out.
friend.
I challenge.
Stop get outing yourself. Stop get outing yourself.
Stop getting out of yourself.
Damn, Black Lou. She would have ran if you did that. Get out of here.
If we got movie blood.
Yeah. We find out we put Gary. We put your Gary in Black Lou. That's our get out, dude. Yeah, but you got to call him Black Lou on the show. It's gonna confuse people.
I go, Dad, Black Lou, how about the Niners? He's just all in the Niners all of a sudden with Jimmy Buffett. He just likes talking shit about Trish and drinking. I go, Black Lou.
He does a Niners switch.
Yeah, I go, Black
Wife's
Lou,
confused.
Why do you like the Niners?
He's got
And
pennants.
why do you hate my mom so much? Two hot questions right up at the top. Why are you drinking Bacardi on the show? And why do you hate my mom so much?
Where were you earlier?
Why are you drinking Bacardi on the show now?
He's mixing the rum and coke. He goes, hey, pal. I go,
Man.
don't call me that.
A guy doing a finger swirl?
That was my dad.
Yeah, he did it?
My dad, king of the finger swirl.
The
Dude,
middle finger?
Mostly
the
rum.
fucking pincher grip?
Mostly rum. Drop a coke.
Drop.
Pick up the glass. Stir it with your finger as he walks out. By the way, because he always had a fucking
Why
butt.
even the drop of coke?
Would he say, hey, pal?
Oh,
Is that
let's
what he would say, hey, pal?
Hey, pal. That's why my production company's called Hey Pal Productions. Oh, hi. Didn't see you come in there. I'm Dan Soder.
I'm Big J. Oakerson.
We're from the Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95.
Make sure you watch our videos every Thursday on Comedy Central YouTube.
Fresh, exclusive, visual.
Tiddly.